Never have I ever stole something from the Euphoria set. I've never well... What's up, y'all? I'm Javon Wanna Walton, and I'm playing Suck It Up. It's like never have I ever, but for everything I have done, I have to eat a piece of one of these sour candies. And as the questions get harder, never have I ever hated a character I played. Like, candy's gonna get a little more sour. Oh, it feels like my taste buds are falling off right now. Never have I ever preferred boxing over acting. Never. And I can say that with full honesty, never. Boxing has been my passion from a very young age. I love both a lot, but boxing is a priority for me. I don't think I'll ever have to choose. I'm gonna find a way to do both at a very high level. Never have I ever ditched rehearsals for boxing. So I've ditched a little bit of school time for boxing, and I've used it as PE. So I don't know if that counts, but I'll just count it. I have, yeah. I'm just gonna take a bunch because, like, I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Oh, it's not sour at all.
And do you usually eat a lot of sour candy?
I don't usually eat a lot, but I mean, I'll chug the sour Skittles, like the whole pack after a while. Never have I ever traded places with my twin brother. I don't know if I have. We were thinking about it one time as like a school prank when we were in elementary school, but I don't think I have. No.
What was the prank gonna be?
The prank was gonna be like just switching classes like for the whole day, like just like completely switching. But another twins, like a couple of other twins, they did that and they ended up getting suspended, so we just didn't do it. Never have I ever been knocked out. Hell no. I've never been knocked out. Come on now. That ain't me. You already know. That ain't me. Come on now. Too slick for that. Never have I ever been grounded. Yeah, no, I've been grounded a few times. Cool.
That one's a super lemon.
It wasn't sour at all. No, I didn't feel that at all. Now, there's something recently I did, though. So I got a golf cart back at home. And I was being dumb on it. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I like to do some dumb stuff on it, and I do mess it up a little bit. But what happened was I went outside of my neighborhood at it was like 1 or 2 a.m. And I didn't tell my parents. Like, I turned off my location. And I was riding somewhere where I shouldn't have been, and it was messed up. Like, I get it, but I was grounded for that for just a little bit. It wasn't too bad, though. It was a nice break for my phone. It was a good detox, I'm not gonna lie. It's all good, lesson learned, kind of. Never have I ever thought about getting a real face tattoo.
Welcome to Pretzelmania. Can I take your order?
I've thought about it. Like, I've definitely thought about, like, what that would be like. It would definitely be something, like, boxing related, but I'd have to put thought into it. Like, I've definitely thought about it, though. But mainly, like, neck tattoos or just, like, arm tattoos in general. Like, my dad got a bunch of tattoos, and I want to get, like, arm sleeves and stuff like that when I get a little older, so. The process of getting a face tattoo for Ashtray, it's like 30 minutes. It's not even, like, that bad. Some people think it's, like, almost something they put on, and that's it. But it's, like, they dot it on with, like, almost, like, a makeup kind of Sharpie. Like, so it's all hand-drawn, like, drawn every single time. And it's tough to do, I bet, like, because you have to have it perfect every time. Sometimes I'll go, like, off of set with the face tattoos, and especially, like, when I was younger, like 11 and stuff on Euphoria, people would give me some crazy looks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think which one is the most sour.
Which color?
Oh, maybe blue. These are really good, but they're not sour.
Still not sour?
This one time, though, well, I ate, like, probably, like, 20 of them. And my tongue, like, it hurt for so long. Because after a while, like, they do get sour if you eat a lot. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this one. All right. Never have I ever stole something from the Euphoria set. I've never well, no, that doesn't count. I've wanted to, like, keep some of, like, my clothing sometimes, like, just to have with me. So it's not stealing, but I did bring home clothing from the Euphoria set and stuff like that. But a lot of the stuff you guys will see like on it is my own clothing, you know, in the second season mainly, like the tracksuits and all of that, and the shoe game, because y'all know the shoe game was absolutely fire. Never have I ever been starstruck on set. I don't think so. I've never, no. If there are people that are amazing actors that have a big name like that, I take things away from them, you know? So, like, I'll look at certain things they do and, like, I try to better myself with the way they act. The person I learned the most from, I think, was probably Sylvester Stallone. That was a lot of fun shooting Samaritan with him. I'm not gonna lie. I missed that. That was really cool. He is really big on improv. It taught me that improv is really good sometimes because it feels like extra authentic when you do it like that. I don't know if it was like a particular tip, but just like watching Zendaya act, like she does a phenomenal job.
I thought your ass was dead.
I think what I learned from Zendaya was like how prepared and how focused she was on set. Even like in and out of takes, like she was super focused and super dialed in at all times. So that's something I definitely take away from her. Never. Oh, y'all caught me with this one. That's messed up, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. All right. Never have I ever spent too much money on a pair of sneakers. Yeah, I just did the other day. It wasn't terrible, okay, but it was $1,400 the other day on sneakers. It was a good deal, actually. It was the Travis Scott SB Dunks and then Travis Scott Mocha Highs. So I got a good deal on them. So I was like, you know what? I got to. You know, like when you look at a piece of candy, your mouth gets a little watery. Like, it's so weird. I don't know. I think the Warheads were a little more sour. I don't know. It is stepping it up a little bit though. It's not too bad. Key is not put it on like the side of your mouth because then it's like extra bad. Because then it's like all over your mouth. Oh man, y'all better not give me I have for this one right here. Alright, here we go. Oh, I like, this is like, look, so if I say the wrong thing though, like, this could come across as bad. I don't know. Never have I ever hated a character I played. Like, I'm not gonna say which. Like, I'm just gonna leave it at what it is.
I literally have no clue what you're talking about.
There's been characters I've disliked that I've played, yeah. I think that's like hard not to do. Like, cause no matter how many projects you do, there's gonna be some characters you dislike. I wasn't expecting to not like it. It's just they kind of flipped it up on me a little bit, and it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, and that was kind of upsetting. But you know, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, like what I've learned, it's not about all the other stuff, what you get from it or anything. It's about if you like it or not, because it's a representation on you, and that representation really, really matters. I mean, it's career changing if it's bad or if it's good. So it's really important to play characters you really enjoy. But like, I don't like get scared about sour candy, but watch this not even be sour. Y'all just trying to mess with me. All right. God, I'm stalling so much right now. All right. Okay. I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. It's been on my tongue a little bit. People can't finish this? It's any more sour for sure. It affects everything, like everything's gonna be sour again. I have to finish this. I'm not finishing this. Oh, it feels like my taste buds are falling off right now. Ah, okay, I'm finishing it though. Oh, damn, that's hot. I mean, that's sour.
You've broken the record so far, there's no shame.
You can give up. You can give up if you want.
I ain't giving up. Oh my god. Holy shit, this is so sour. Oh, that burned my tongue. Ow!
I'm gonna taste something for a week.
Oh, thanks. The smaller it gets, the more sour it is. Finished it. That's it. I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, I did it.
Let's see. Whoa!
Nothing. Oh my god. I'm the very first person that ever finished that very sour candy, and it very much so burns. I'm sweating a little bit right now. My tongue really hurts. Oh, that was a bad idea. Like, it's still burning, and it's like, it's done. I don't know. All right, so my words for the next person that tries to finish it, or if you do finish it, or whatever. My words of advice is do not put it on the side of your mouth. Keep it centered, or it will burn all over, and that will mess it up even more. And if anybody in the comments says that's cheating, it's not. It's in the center, and that's where it's supposed to be. Alright, y'all, so y'all saw me play Suck It Up, and I thought it was really fun. It was cool to do the Never Have I Ever questions. And honestly, good luck to whoever tries this next, because it is bad.